They've officially started filming the next installment of the Jumanji franchise in Los Angeles, and while the studio is calling it one thing, fans are calling it another. Technically, this new movie is Jumanji 4 when counting the original 1995 classic with Robin Williams, but IMDb, sticking to the reboot timeline, has it listed as Jumanji 3. Numbering aside, what matters most to fans is clear. The crew, the cast, and the chaos of the Jumanji universe are back, and production is already delivering some eye-catching surprises. Anyone walking near the filming location in Los Angeles this week might have done a double take at the sight of snow blowing across the streets. No, the city didn't finally experience a freak winter storm. This snow is entirely man-made. Massive blowers, industrial snow machines, and layers of white powder coated the sidewalks, rooftops, street signs, and storefronts. But why all the snow in a city that sees sunshine 95% of the year? Because Los Angeles is doubling as Bradford, New Hampshire, the fictional small town where part of the new movie takes place. The movie's timeline picks up after the events of Jumanji: The Next Level, known to many fans as Jumanji 2 in the reboot series. By the end of that film, we saw the furnace repairman accidentally trigger another surge of jungle energy, causing Jumanji's creatures and chaos to spill into the real world. That cliffhanger sets the stage for this new adventure. Now, in the world of the film, Bradford, New Hampshire is deep in winter. The setting feels chilly, cozy, and mysterious, the perfect environment for a Jumanji threat to unfold. And because New Hampshire winters don't exist in the sunny mountains of Los Angeles, the film crew is creating every snowdrift, snowbank, and icy detail from scratch. One of the most exciting details fans have been buzzing about is the shift in setting. In the previous two reboot films, the adventure happens inside the video game world of Jumanji, but this time, the characters appear to be facing off against the dangers of the game in the real world. It mirrors the chaos of the original film where Alan Partridge, Robin Williams, spent years trapped inside the game only for jungle animals, hunters, and disasters to spill into the real world once the game was played again. The reboot franchise now seems to be taking a similar direction, but with its own twist. Instead of jungle creatures running loose in schools and grocery stores, we'll see The Rock, Kevin Hart, and Jack Black's characters in full costume living avatars out in modern-day America. This opens the door to a ton of comedic and action-packed possibilities. Imagine The Rock's Dr. Smolder Bravestone trying to navigate a normal suburban town, or Kevin Hart's Franklin Mouse Finbar reacting to everyday modern inconveniences. The comedy practically writes itself. Fans have already pieced together theories. Will the real-world setting break the video game rules? Will NPCs appear in the real world? Could villains chase the avatars through snowy small-town streets? And who accidentally unleashed the game this time? Whatever the case, the snowy Los Angeles set gives the movie an entirely fresh aesthetic, while staying true to the unpredictable nature of Jumanji. Among the on-set photos making their way across social media, one of the most popular is a shot of Alex Wolff and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson cracking up together between takes. Wolff, who plays Spencer, the kid whose avatar is Bravestone, has been a core part of the emotional backbone of the reboot storyline. His character's personal struggles have tied the two reboot films together, so seeing him back on set has fans excited for what Spencer's next chapter will look like. The dynamic between Wolff and The Rock has always been interesting since they technically play the same character, just in different forms. Their bond seems even stronger in this film, especially with the new twist of avatars appearing in the real world. Whatever sparked that laughter between takes must have been good because The Rock looked like he was genuinely cracking up. But there was one person not laughing: Jack Black. Another widely shared photo shows Jack Black standing to the side, stone-faced, completely unamused while Wolff and Johnson laughed. Fans had a field day with the picture. Memes exploded across Twitter and Instagram, all built around the idea that whatever joke was told must not have met Jack Black's extremely high comedy standards. But if you know Jack Black, you know the man has a unique sense of humor. Chaotic, playful, physical, and absolutely lifelong. It takes a lot to crack him up. Seeing him deadpan while everyone else is in stitches is peak Jack Black energy. Some fans even joked, If Jack Black didn't laugh, it wasn't funny. The Rock, 0. Jack Black's humor bar, 1,000. He's waiting for someone to trip on ice or something. Whether he was simply in character, staying focused, or observing the chaos with quiet amusement, the moment captured exactly what fans love about him. Among the best of the on-set footage making its way across social media, one of the most popular is nothing beating the on-set footage of Kevin Hart in full Mouse Finbar costume. Fans, cast members, and even random passers-by have posted clips of Kevin walking around set, bundled in adventure gear, cracking jokes, slipping in the fake snow, or reacting dramatically to something off camera. Kevin Hart has always been one of the comedic anchors of the reboot series. His chemistry with The Rock, both on-screen and off, is unbeatable. The two roast each other endlessly, share hilarious behind-the-scenes videos, and bring a natural comedic rhythm to the films that fans adore. Seeing him back in character, especially in a snowy Los Angeles street dressed as an adventurer who absolutely did not sign up for winter weather, has fans ecstatic. From early fan footage and behind-the-scenes photos, one thing is clear. The energy on set is incredible. Despite Los Angeles heat battling against the artificial snow, the cast seems genuinely thrilled to be back together. The reboot movies have always had a sense of fun behind them. The cast loves working together, the scripts lean into humor, and the action is playful rather than hyper-serious. And now with the franchise embracing a new direction, taking the avatars out of the jungle and into the real world, the cast look like they're having a blast exploring the possibilities. One of the most impressive feats of this production is the transformation of warm, sunny Los Angeles into a snowy New England town. Storefronts have been redesigned with fake frost on windows. Street signs have been swapped for New Hampshire-style markers. Trucks filled with snow slurry keep roads coated in white. Extras walk around bundled up in scarves, mittens, and heavy jackets. It's a surreal sight. Palm trees peeking out behind piles of man-made snow, movie trailers parked next to faux icy lampposts, and cameras navigating around heaps of artificial winter. But this is movie magic at its best, taking an environment that couldn't be farther from snow and convincing audiences they're in the middle of a freezing small town. While the studio is keeping plot details under wraps, the environment itself gives us major clues. The snowy New Hampshire town will likely be the primary real-world battleground. The avatars are fully present in the real world, not just the teens. The threat from the game is more dangerous than ever. Chaos will hit regular civilians in ways we haven't seen since the 1995 original. This could be the biggest, wildest real-world Jumanji story since Alan Partridge's ordeal, and seeing The Rock, Kevin Hart, Karen Gillan, and Jack Black navigating a quiet American town as if it were a jungle level is something fans are eager to see. While many fans insist that nothing will ever beat the original Jumanji, and they're right in many ways, the reboot films have earned a loyal audience. They're fun, heartfelt, adventurous, and genuinely creative in how they modernize the concept of Jumanji. This new film seems to be bridging the gap between old and new even more directly. By bringing Jumanji into the real world again, the franchise is honoring its roots while expanding on the reboot mythology. What's next for filming? As the cast continues shooting in Los Angeles, fans can expect even more. Snowy action sequences, real-world NPC encounters, hilarious interactions between avatars and civilians, big set pieces involving winter landscapes, and, inevitably, Kevin Hart complaining about the cold even if it's actually 80 degrees outside. Production is still early, but the buzz is already huge. Between the snowy streets, the returning cast, the real-world setting, and the behind-the-scenes energy, the next Jumanji movie is shaping up to be something special. Whether fans call it Jumanji 3 or Jumanji 4, what matters is that the franchise is pushing forward in creative ways while keeping the humor, heart, and unpredictability that made the reboot series so successful. And if early reactions tell us anything, audiences are ready. The avatars have escaped the game, the snow is falling in Los Angeles, and Jumanji is about to take over the real world again.